Way in Toronto, welcome to Rogers Center.
Así que sí.
Just about set to go now. Getting the nod on the mound, Kevin Goss.
La predicción del juego.
That splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
Vamos.
Swing and a miss.
Va a ganar los Blue Jays mañana sí o sí. El primer lado. Este no hizo una noche. Y va ponchado, míralo.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Kicks and fires. Got him looking.
Te lo dije, ponchado.
Splitters aren't thrown by a ton of pitchers, and one of the main reasons is that they're difficult to control, and not many guys can spot them consistently.
Ponchado.
Those exceptions. He's found a way to corral a split, and he can place it on a dime, just like he did right there.
That one fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. That one hit to right. Springer there makes the catch. We're midway in inning number 1. Back here at Rogers Center. On the hill in this one, Shohei Ohtani. What should we keep an eye on here with him?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4.
Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for him. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit, and then when he does you may only get 1 pitch. You better not miss it.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now, and Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely, and if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later.
Cayó. Ay, qué chepa.
And now it's Dalton Varsho.
Esto es lo que va a pasar mañana. Ave María.
2 outs. Right side, and that chance handled. An accurate play to end the inning. Second inning set to go. And the batter now, Teoscar Hernandez. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Gosman, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, a slider, and he works in a sinker. Larry Bullard, our umpire behind the plate.
But Bullard's got a pretty standard strike zone. Sometimes They'll have you guessing a little bit, but overall, well-respected umpire in the league.
Pitch misses. 2-2. And a swing and a miss. One away.
That's about as
Llevo
nasty
3 en
as
fila.
across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Max Muncy stands in now and watches strike one. Garrett Richards,
Vamos.
a guy who was originally a first-round pick of the Angels out of the University of Oklahoma. Left-hand hitter waits.
Sweet.
That one, it's a strikeout.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump. I mean, there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing
No la ven, no la ven.
is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
Vamos.
Two down, nobody on. Takes that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Vamos, caballo. Ave María.
No score here in the second.
Diatre.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got
Ahí,
It's a 3-up, 3-down inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors.
Eso ven.
We head to the bottom of the second. Here's the Toronto catcher.
Uy, es el que sacó cara ayer.
The right-hander back to work. And that one almost got him. Straightened him up a little bit.
Vamos, caballo. Ave María.
On to Freeman. And quickly one away in
Me
the second.
desesperé.
Addison Barker next up for the Blue Jays. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills.
Vamos, caballo.
The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Swing and a broken bat flare towards
Quieto,
left.
quieto.
Throw on to Freeman.
Eso es.
Just got him on that one. Singy, it was tough to tell in live action.
Eso es
Ball
quieto.
actually beat him, and it looks like they want some time to review it.
Yeah, we'll get another look up here too, and you know they called him out on the field, but it just might be worth the challenge. They'll have to see clear evidence the other way.
Hacho, quieto.
Here's one more look, Singy. You think they're going to overturn it?
Quieto. No hay
I think
break.
there's a good chance as well. I mean, the more I look at these different angles, the more I'm becoming convinced that he actually beat the throw. So it's turning out to be a pretty good challenge.
The decision's been
Eso es. Te lo dije, caballo. Chach.
So they overturn the call, and they get it right by taking a chance with a challenge. Now it's the rookie DH, Spencer Horwitz. This
Vamos.
one blasted the other way, down the line, and it's
Ave María.
man at first, one away. All right, Singy, you know him at door. Shohei Ohtani. Go back to May 5th, 2022 at Fenway Park. He tossed a complete game through 99 pitches. Get this, 81 strikes.
Diatre, tanto.
And that's two.
Pana. Diatre.
On to the third inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pajes. That one's in there. 0-1.
One strike.
In the air, right field. And that is Springer. Calls it in, and there's one away. Here's Kike Hernandez. And that's in there for strike one. Back to right, and that is Springer.
No, mi hijo.
Two away down. And now it's Gavin Lux.
The second baseman, Gavin.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be
Vamos.
ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Fires
Eso
on
es.
Guerrero. And the inning is over. 9 straight retires. Now in Toronto as we go to the last of the third. And now for the Jays, Leo Jimenez. Ohtani back to work.
Ave María, se ha enfrentado.
Ohtani, the former MVP, he throws a slurve, a four-seamer, a cutter,
Yeah.
and he works in a sinker. Righty delivers. Here's a
Vamos.
rocket out to left. Hauls it in for the out. And stepping in, the rookie left fielder. Left field. Hernandez settles underneath it. Makes the grab. 2 down. Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Now it's the right fielder, George Springer. Grounded out his first time.
Vamos.
Fly ball to right center. Betts on the move.
Se quedó.
And that will end the inning. And we're back on to the fourth. And here comes Tommy Edman. Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score.
He's looking great so far. Helps with over 80% of your first pitches or
Vamos.
strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
And the pitch.
Sube.
One away.
Well, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Here's Mookie to hit. His first at-bat was a strikeout. Swings through that one for strike one.
Este es otro ponche obligado.
Mets may have not been named MVP in 2023.
Ave María.
Doesn't take away from this
Ave.
impressive season. The Dodgers star hit nearly 40 home runs and drove in more than 100. Ronald Acuna Jr. deserved to win, but
Este
it was
tipo es un
another
peligro.
phenomenal season in Mookie's career.
Freeman
Ya, 3
stands in with 2
Ay.
away as he takes a ball. Next offer in there for a strike. And the count 1-1. Late that time, and it's strike 2. All tied up, top half of inning number 4.
Vamos.
To the right side, Jimenez throws to
Sube.
first, and Freeman is retired. And that is the third. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the shortstop, Bobichet. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance.
Diadre, como le tiré esa bola, man.
Helps with over 80% of your first pitches or strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps
Ave
this up.
María.
Foul ball still 0-2. And the righty deals. Gets a piece and
Vamos.
stays alive.
Vamos. Se quedó. Me emocioné.
And there's one down. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And he's already singled in this game.
Vamos, caballo, vamos. Vamos. Esa sí que se fue. Un doblete. Y metió la tercera. Embuste.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. One down, and now the center fielder, Dalton Varsho, 0 for 1 so far. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Guerrero over at second, 1 down.
Vamos.
That one is absolutely belted. Kicks off his glove.
Mira. Hacho, me hubiera tirado.
As the lead runner at third gets the stop
Eso
sign.
es.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long. And so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Now here is Alejandro.
Vamos.
One
Ay.
run is in.
Me mandé. Yadre.
Well, any pretty fired up on plays like that. especially as a former outfielder. Textbook, excellent footwork.
Ah,
Came up with a nice crow hop, throw
me hubiera
it
aguantado.
Man, it doesn't get any better than that. And a nice job as well by the catcher.
Ah, bien.
Handle that throw, put the tag on, and the ball stays in the net.
Vamos. Un doblete.
Down in the corner. Lead runner around second. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now. Spencer Horwitz next up for the Blue Jays. He's 0 for 1. That one off the mark. Ball 1.
Vamos. Ah. Y me mandé a home. Me mandé a home. So,
That's all he needed, just a simple base hit, and he drives it too in a huge spot. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the
se quedó esa bola.
I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you...
So, 3-0.
As that'll do it for the inning. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. We played for... Back here at Rogers Center, top 5, John Shelby with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Teoscar Hernandez.
You know, these Dodgers just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point. And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
Vamos.
Looking for the K.
Clearly looking out over the plate on that outer third, and that pitch finished. Right down the middle, just a little bit in, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
Short grounder, that's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Ave María, vamos.
Down the line, Springer
Está bien.
drops it in the glove. Out number 2.
Vamos.
And up next for Los Angeles, Andy Pajes. Ripped on the ground to second. On to first. And that is the inning. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Down the left fielder, number 9. He's 0 for 1. The pitch.
Vamos.
To center field. Hernandez
Ese se fue.
And it's
Ave
caught
María.
out. Back to the top of the lineup. And the batter is George Springer. That one a little bit high, and that is ball 1. Springer, multi-time All-Star, 34-year-old vet, a former first-round pick back in 2011. And a pitch.
Vamos. Se quedó esa bola,
man. Settles underneath it. They got it for out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. So up next for Toronto, Bo Bichette. Lifted in the air, right center field.
Cayó esa bola, cayó, mira.
Flashes the leather on the running catch. And we're back. Here's the center fielder, Kike Hernandez. That one finds the zone. 1-1.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Fires over to Guerrero. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. Up the middle. Bichette.
Boté la bola.
And he beats the throw.
Me puse nervioso. Los errores cuestan. Teatro. Eso es.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Eso es.
And there's 2 down.
Te quedaste. Llevo 8 en línea. 8. Dale, papi, que te voy a ponchar. Míralo, míralo. ¡Ay! ¡Ay!
Also really good at that. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
And that is that. Make it 6.
Voy a poner un pitcher a calentar sí o sí. Porque, ay, si no.
Next, stepping in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Otani back to work. Ball out to short.
So llegué a primera sí o sí.
And Guerrero is set down.
The center fielder, number 25.
Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. 1 for 2. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Activity in the bullpen. Jack Flaherty up and throwing. Gonsolin warming up as well.
Vamos. Se quedó esa
Center
bola.
field. Hernandez makes the grab for the second out. 2 outs, base is empty. Alejandro Kirk will hit next.
Vamos, caballo. Vamos.
Towards center. Hernandez has it
Se
sized
quedó.
up. Brings it in for the 3rd out. We go to the top of the 7th. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. And the pitch. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Left-hand batter waits. Foul ball there.
You can tell by their swings, this lineup is having trouble gauging speeds. Timing is everything in hitting, and right now they just don't have it.
And he handles it himself for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball with good execution.
Hernandez at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. Base is empty, 1 away here in the top half of inning number 7. That's in there. And the count is 0-2.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches.
Ponchao.
Keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter.
Y llevo 8.
And that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Here's Muncy to hit.
Esto es lo que va a pasar mañana obligado. Mañana ganan los Blue Jays.
Gets the slider in there for a strike.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
Ay.
And that one in the air center field. Varsho moving under it. Corrals it. And that is that. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Jack Flaherty.
Just trying to keep this one close here. And this is
Se ha
where
bateado bien.
can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Par de men, si no, la sacaba.
Aggressive at the plate, but still finding ways to pick their spots without falling into the habit of being over aggressive. 5 hits fall on the first pitch alone, so they're swinging and connecting right out of the gates.
And a 1-1.
Vamos.
Towards right center. That's well struck.
La saqué.
That'll
¡Ay! ¡Ay!
It's 4-0.
And that shot makes their grip
La
on the
saqué. No hay break. Todo lo que viene mañana, sí o sí.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
To the right side.
Un hit por lo menos.
And it's through for a hit.
Eso es.
started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Mira. Me iba a tirar la tercera, pero me explota. Vamos, caballo. Ave María. Hacho, no. Hacho, me hubiera tirado. Vamos, caballo. Vamos, caballo. Ah, mira este, qué loco. Ah, diatre. Como diatre, se tiro.
It's now a 4-0 ball game. You're dialed into the show.
Diatre.
Ready to begin the 8th, and up to the plate is Will Smith. And here comes foul ball. And now the 0-1. Swinging a foul straight back. Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. And he deals.
Ponchao, eso es.
And 1 away.
Well, that split caught a lot of this.
Llevo 10.
Pitch, but coming off the fastball to pitch before, it's kind of tough to recognize. You notice there's something different about it. He threw it with the same arm action, same release point.
Vamos, caballo, vamos.
But the movement and the change of speeds, that was enough to do the job.
Ay. Ponchao, míralo. ¡Ay! ¡Ay! Llevo 11. El boricua viene. Y va ponchado. Va ponchado, míralo. Ah.
Fires over to Guerrero, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Ready for the bottom of the 8th, and now for the Jays, Bo Bichette. Flaherty in his 7th season, 28 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Here comes a pitch.
Vamos.
This one in the air right field. Playable Betts makes the grab, and there's 1 away. And there's 1 away. And now the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Bounce
Llegué quieto.
Great effort, but it's an infield hit. One gone, runner at first. Now it's going to be Dalton Varsho, 1 for 3.
Ave María.
Straight back. Right side, 4, 6, 3. It's a double play, and that'll do it for the inning. All set to start the 9th in this one.
3 out y se acaba.
Gavin Lux. Now the corner for a strike.
3 out y se acaba.
Ability to get ahead in the count. At times pitch to contact, but the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
Here's the 0-2.
Te lo dije, 3 out y se acaba. Y llevo 12. Vamos, caballo.
You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. It's just something about being at under 100 pitches.
Ay, ay, ay. Llevo 13. Se acabó esto, se acabó. Y esto es lo que va a venir mañana sí o sí. Ay. Ah. ¿Qué tú crees? ¿Cambio el pitcher o lo dejo? Ay. Ah, se acabó. Ah. Se acabó. Esto es lo que va a pasar mañana. Mañana ganan los Blue Jays sí o sí. Comenten abajo a quién le va. Así que Dios me lo bendiga. Gracias por ver mi juego. Hasta acá mi parte. Los quiero.
Fans are finalized for tonight. First was the victorious Blue Jays. 4 runs on 11 hits. 1 error. They left 6 runners on